I'm Batman.
In this scene, Tyler Durden is holding a gun to the back of the head of this guy, informs him that he was about to die, then asks a very simple question.
The question, what did you want to be?
The guy says he wanted to be a veterinarian, animal doctor, but he could not do it because it required too much schooling. Tyler tells him, would he rather be dead? What happens next to this guy, I will tell you later. In this scene, the man is most of us. We want to become something since our childhood. Then as we grow, we come to realize there are many steps and hurdles we need to cross before becoming what we desired. I said in my early video that one must not dream. We must have reality check of our current situation, then proceed. Because if the hurdles are permanent like responsibilities which cannot be avoided, in order to do what we desire, then proceeding ahead will be fruitless. But if the obstacles are temporary, then there is nothing that could stop you. Let's look at this from two points of views, rich and poor. Suppose the end aim for both of them is to become a veterinarian. A is the son of a well-established rich veterinarian. B is the son of a poor farmer. A has access to top teachers, wealth and connections in good colleges. B neither has money nor backing. A lived all his life under the shadow of his father. He is burdened by his father's reputation. He would like to break out. In order to do it, he has to perform better than everyone. If he performs slightly below par, he will be compared with his father's legacy. In order to study, B will have to move to a big city. For education and accommodation, he will need money. For that, he will have to do part-time job, which pays little. Most of the studies he will have to do by himself, and sometimes take help from anyone who has a spare time for him. For A, money is a motivator, but fame and recognition will matter to him most. For B, career is important only if it pays well. Money is the main motivator. More than the family or peer pressure, A has to deal with internal pressure. Unable to do as expected academically or professionally, he will go into depression. For B, life will be very taxing. With lack of rest, lack of food and lack of opportunities, end of the tunnel will seem very far away. Both of these individuals have contrasting disadvantages. When someone finds something difficult, they only notice the things which are against them and overlook the things which can help them. A has a comfortable life and there are many people to help him both academically and professionally. If he let go of his ego and do not care what the naysayers have to say, he can excel at his goal. Instant success is rarely possible. His father's legacy will help him initially. There is no harm in that because his father worked hard so that one day he could give his son comfort and head start in life. All A has to do is have patience and stick around. Eventually, he will be able to create his own legacy. B, on the other hand, has no distraction of television, smartphone, party or naysayers. He is on his own. He has neither legacy nor wealth to fall back to. All this does is giving him narrow focus. He knows the only way he can get out of this rut is by achieving his goal. He can take his time and start small. He does not have the luxury of choices. He will have to take decision of where to study and eventually where to practice out of the few options which are available. Even a minor achievement will slowly improve his lifestyle. Since he has experienced the hardship, he will appreciate the success more and know exactly how to hold on to it and push for further growth. In this scene, the gun is the future remorse of not following our dream when there was still time left to fulfill it. Tyler Durden is the soothsayer we need to push us to get back on the track. Motivational talk is not always enough. Sometimes tough love and straightforward talk is what we need. So what happens to this guy? He flees and gets back home, cries and thanks his luck for not being dead. Next morning, he quits his job and starts studying again. He passes with decent marks, starts practicing in a place where it pays less but has more work. As years go by, his income becomes respectable. He opens a small clinic in a rented space, gets married, has a child and lives happily ever after. But even after all these years, he never goes to a convenience store at night.
Run, Forrest, run!